Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Facts 2.0. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a little mysterious: love, but not just any kind of love. Specifically, the kind of love that's hidden beneath the surface. Have you ever felt like someone might be into you, but they're just holding back? Maybe they're sending mixed signals, or they seem to care a lot but won't fully admit it. Well, you're not alone. Today we're talking about 6 signs a woman is in love with you but scared to show it. So whether you're in a budding relationship, a long-term friendship, or just trying to figure out what's going on, this video is for you. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Before we dive into the signs, let's talk about why someone might be scared to show their love. Love is one of the most vulnerable emotions we can experience. It requires trust, openness, and the courage to be seen for who we truly are. But for some people, that vulnerability can feel terrifying. Maybe she's been hurt in the past. Maybe she's afraid of rejection, or doesn't want to ruin the dynamic you already have, or maybe she's just not sure how you feel about her. Fear is a powerful emotion, and when it comes to love, it can be paralyzing. Some people might have experienced emotional wounds from previous relationships that left them guarded and hesitant. They might have grown up in environments where love was conditional or rarely expressed, making it harder for them to feel safe. Showing affection in many cases, love is linked to the fear of loss, not just the loss of a relationship, but the loss of dignity, identity, and even self-worth. If someone has experienced trauma, betrayal, or abandonment, they may subconsciously associate love with pain, and so, instead of running toward it, they protect themselves by hiding their feelings. They may care deeply, but believe that revealing those emotions puts them at risk of being hurt once again, or misunderstood, or even rejected without closure. So even though their feelings are strong, they tend to bottle them up rather than take a risk. So how can you tell if she's secretly in love with you but too scared to show it? Let's break it down. Alright, let's start with sign number 1. Asterisk, she remembers the little things. Asterisk, when someone is in love with you, they pay attention to the details. I'm talking about the things you might not even remember saying. For example, maybe mentioned your favorite snack in passing, and weeks later she surprises you with it. Or maybe she remembers that story you told about your childhood pet and brings it up in conversation. These small acts of remembrance show that she's not just listening, she's caring. But if she's scared to show her feelings, she might downplay it. She'll act like it's no big deal. But really, it's her way of showing she cares without being too obvious. This kind of attentive memory is a powerful subconscious sign of affection. She's storing pieces of your world in her mind and heart, and even if she tries to mask it, her thoughtfulness betrays how much she genuinely values you. People who remember the little things do so not out of obligation, but out of emotional investment. These aren't just random facts. She's building an emotional archive, a quiet way of saying, "You matter to me." And when someone is scared to open up emotionally, this kind of memory becomes their language of love. Every remembered detail becomes a silent declaration that you're constantly on her mind. Next up, sign number 2. Asterisk, she gets nervous around you. Asterisk. Now, this one can be a little tricky because nervousness can mean a lot of things. But if she's usually confident and composed around others but suddenly becomes a little awkward or fidgety when she's with you, it could be a sign that she's into you. Maybe she stumbles over her words, laughs a little too much, or can't seem to maintain eye contact. These are all subtle signs that she's hyper aware of your presence and wants to make a good impression, but because she's scared to show her feelings, she might overthink everything, leading to those nervous behaviors. Pay attention to her body language. Does she play with her hair, fiddle with her jewelry, or adjust her clothes when you're nearby? These are subconscious signs of attraction, and they often happen without her realizing it. Nervousness in this context often stems from fear of exposure. It's not about being shy, it's about caring too much and not knowing how to handle it. She might prepare what to say before she sees you, then forget all of it in the moment. She might laugh too loud or smile at the wrong time, not because she's not genuine, but because she's overwhelmed by how much she wants you to like her too, and this kind of nervousness often appears only around you. That's a strong sign that what she's feeling runs deep. Sign number 3. She goes out of her way to help you. When someone is in love with you, they want to make your life easier. They'll offer to help you with tasks, give you advice, or even just be there to listen when you're having a tough day. But here's the thing, if she's scared to show her feelings, she might not make a big deal about it. Instead of saying, "I did this because I care about you," she says something like, "Oh, it was no trouble," or "I just happened to be in the area." But deep down, her actions are speaking louder than her words. She might go out of her way to check in on you when you're sick, bring you something you need, or help you solve a problem even when it's inconvenient for her. This kind of emotional investment isn't random. It's a powerful signal that she's deeply connected to you but still unsure how to express it verbally. Her efforts might look small on the surface, but they're rooted in something meaningful. Helping you gives her a reason to be close to you without having to explain why she wants to feel useful, valued, needed, not because she expects something in return, but because contributing to your happiness gives her a sense of connection. It's love wrapped in practicality, camouflaged behind acts of service. Sign number 4, asterisk. She gets jealous but tries to hide it. Asterisk. Jealousy is a natural emotion when you care about someone, but if she's scared to show her feelings, she'll try to play it cool. For example, if you mention another woman, she might seem a little off, maybe. She changes the subject, makes a sarcastic comment, or suddenly seems distracted, but here's the key. She'll quickly try to cover it up. She doesn't want you to know she's jealous because that would mean admitting how she feels, so she'll brush it off and act like it's no big deal, even though it's eating her up inside. You might also notice she pays extra attention when you talk about other women. She might compare herself to them or try to subtly prove she's better. It's her way of protecting her heart while still wanting to be seen. Jealousy in this form isn't about control, it's about longing. She's afraid that someone else might capture your attention before she's built up the courage to confess what's in her heart. This hidden jealousy reflects a battle within, between wanting to be honest and fearing the fallout, and because she wants to maintain dignity, she won't lash out. She'll try to be mature. Even when it hurts, her silence or sarcasm in these moments is not disinterest. It's a defensive wall built out of emotional conflict. Sign number 5, she opens up to you, but only a little. When someone is in love with you, they want to connect with you on a deeper level. They'll share personal stories, dreams, and fears, but if she's scared to show her feelings, she only give you glimpses. For example, she might tell you about a tough time she went through, but then quickly change the subject, or she share a dream she has for the future, but downplay it like it's not a big deal. These moments of vulnerability are her way of testing the waters, seeing if she can trust you with more. The more emotionally safe she feels with you, the more she gradually open up. Her guarded honesty is a reflection of her internal struggle between wanting closeness and fearing rejection. It's not just what she shares, but how she shares it. The pauses, the hesitations, and the way she shifts topics are clues that there's more emotion beneath the surface opening up. Emotionally takes courage, and when someone is afraid of getting hurt, they won't reveal everything at once. It's like slowly opening a door to see if it's safe to walk through. Every little story she shares is an emotional offering, an invitation to connect. If you notice it and handle it with care, you'll find that over time she'll reveal more, not because she suddenly decided to trust you, but because you've earned it. Finally, sign number 6, she makes excuses to be near you. If she's in love with you but scared to show it, she'll find ways to be around you without being too obvious. Maybe she accidentally runs into you at the gym, or she suddenly needs your help with something she could easily do herself. These little excuses are her way of spending time with you without having to admit that she just wants to be close to you. It's her way of testing the connection without putting herself out there too much. She may start showing up at events she knows you'll attend, or linger longer in conversations with you compared to others. Her presence isn't accidental, it's intentional, but hidden behind the veil of casualness. And though she might pretend it's coincidence, her repeated efforts to be around you say otherwise. Being near someone is a form of emotional nourishment for a person in love, but unsure if they can express it freely. Presence allows observation, comfort, energy exchange, and it fosters intimacy even without physical contact. These excuses are more than logistics. They're quiet declarations that say, I feel safe around you, I want to be a part of your world, even if I'm too scared to say it out loud. So, there you have it. Asterisk 6. Signs a woman is in love with you but scared to show it. If you've noticed these signs in someone, it's important to be patient and understanding. Love can be scary, and it takes time for some people to feel safe enough to open up. If you're interested in her, to try creating a safe space for her to express herself. Show her that you care, that you're trustworthy, and that you're willing to take things at her pace sometimes. All it takes is a little reassurance to help someone overcome their fears. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need